All right, Coach. So, pretty tight game against the great Mount Miguel team, and as you know, the league is going to be pretty tough. At least good two or three teams, including yourselves. And tonight, you pretty much show that you can compete, especially with a great team like Mount Miguel.
Right, right. Today was a game of apples and oranges, really. Mount Miguel, they have a lot of length, a lot of size there on the front line, and Edwards and Wallace do a great job of just penetrating and attacking the rim at will. And what we wanted to do is just set the tempo out of the gate and, get into an extended 2-3 and, match up on them, identify them, and smother them whenever they had the basketball. We did the best that we could. Did the best that we could with the bodies that we have and the personnel that we have. Unfortunately, Edwards still went for 30, but I thought that our execution, our game plan going into the game, was exceptional, and I think it was a hard 30 for him. Got him out of his spots at times and created a lot of havoc down on that block for the most part. But it's hard. It's difficult when you're going up against a pair like that. 6'2", 6'3", whatever their build is, and they're going to keep attacking, keep exploiting for 4 quarters. And, we did the best we could.
Well, I mean, he kept it pretty close, and it looks like, in particular, Kyle Dobbins did a pretty good job on, that was one of his men was to stay on top of Edwards this evening, and that's got to be pretty impressive for his effort in going against somebody so elite.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. He was. We switched up. We threw multiple bodies at Edwards in the beginning. Obviously, into a 2-3. A lot of guys are matched up on him. But when Kyle was, I think he did a good job of holding his leverage and got him out of his spots early in the game. Everything was at the rim for him. Not really outside shots were killing us from Edwards, but everything was to the rim, and we did as much as we could to slow him down and get his pace keep his pace at a pace that we liked, and it worked for us.
And then offensively, you guys were pretty much the game plan just to pretty much take what the defense was going to give you.
Yes. So it's more of a read and react. Mount Miguel and Jay Rowlett do a good job of having a 2-on-2 stationary pressure, and they like running and jumping at half court, sending one guy and trapping. So we just wanted to do a good job of getting the ball out of our primary ball handler's hands and attack numbers advantage. We didn't want to particularly set up in anything, but we wanted to exploit numbers advantage and see what we can get out of possessions. It's going to be competitive here on out. I mean, we played 2 games already, played against some tough opponent so far, was at Steel Canyon and Mount Miguel coming here. Those are 2 tough outs, and we're going to have an opportunity to play them again, and we'll see, we'll adjust, we'll see what we need to do to better ourselves and fare better against them. But this West Hills team has gone through a lot of adversity, a ton of adversity, and all we ask them to do is come to work every day. And at this point, whoever's coaching, Coach Barry, myself, we've been switching off as of late, and they show a lot of respect for the coach, whoever's at the helm, and that's something that I admire about this team. And the thing is that this team, there's a lot of youth. There's only 2 seniors on the team, so we're asking a lot of young guys to step up in character and be there, as another primary, focal point for us, and primary spokesperson for this team as well. It's not just senior leadership. We're asking young guys to essentially be seniors. So it's one of those things.
And in the immediate future, your next opponent, and then you can also talk about really the last big tournament in East County, which is going to be the Martin Luther King tournament out at Christian High.
Yes. So Friday night we have Helix, another tough out for us. It doesn't get much easier for us along the way. Their front line is exceptional, and I know Coach Singer's doing a heck of a job with his group. I know there's a lot of doubters, a lot of naysayers about that Helix team, that they're down, they're out, they've lost guys, they've lost bodies. Well, I beg to differ. That team is well coached and is ready to go.